All right, so today I'm trying to do a texture to my block wall. Now my block wall is just the blocks and the mortar in between it. So I'm trying to get it to where it just looks better. So I did a little trial piece right here in the corner. I'm gonna put a guard in right here so it didn't matter if I mess up, I can just cover it with the garden. So I'm a beginner. I've never done this before. I got the Quikcrete Stucco one coat. It's one coat, and there's a finish coat. It says that you can use a finish coat stucco. So this is kind of like a little bit rougher with sand in it, and then there's a final coat that you can do. I'm just going to attempt to do it all with just this Quikcrete Stucco one coat, and then see what it looks like. Now for the wall, to prep it, I'm just making sure that the synthetic grass is not installed yet. I uninstalled the wall lights to do the stucco behind it, and then I wet it down. So my little trial batch, I was just mixing it by eye with water to stucco ratio, and it seemed to be doing fine. So I'm going to continue doing that and see how it looks. All right, so it's day 3 on putting a smooth coat to my block wall. So I used a fiberglass stucco, and this is my first time, so the troweling and the smoothing was pretty difficult. I even had some areas that kind of broke off, so I went back through the next day and kind of put a little bit more on, but you can tell when you do patchwork, like I'll show you right. So you kind of see where you do patchwork, and well, you can look at the rest of the wall and tell me if I did a good job or not. So I got a thick paint that I'm going to paint on this, so it might be okay, but I want to attempt to put a finish coat on it and smooth out some of the roughness. So I'm going to do that right now and see how that looks. So the stuff that I'm using, LaHabra exterior stucco base 200. This is stuff that you can put a tint or kind of a dye to make it the color that you want. So I mixed it up. This is the consistency, and then I just did a little trial area. So it kind of has those, it looks kind of like beads. So it's the same stuff that you stucco the side of the house. Of course, they spray this out, which gives it this texture. So I'm gonna do it with a trowel and try to get it as flat as possible. So we'll see how it looks when I get done. I think it'll look better than it is right now, but it's definitely not going to be a smooth surface. The kind of what I was going for. But like I said, I think it'll be better than what it is now, and I think it's better than just plain block. So anyway. All right, here we are on the 5th and final day of the wall transformation. Now we just had the block wall behind me, just normal cinder block, 8x16 block. I wanted to put a new face on it. I wanted to go for like a smooth finish. I knew my expertise wasn't gonna be to the point where I could get smooth. And I went ahead and did 2 different types of stucco. I did the 1 coat stucco, and I did a color coat stucco, which is a lot like what you see on the side of houses. I didn't use a sprayer, I just put it on with a trowel and then try to smooth it out as much as I could. So it kind of looks like a Spanish mission style look, and then I painted it, and now I'm going to do some touch-up work and finish the last little bit today. So this is what it looks like now.